Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm Ian. So I'm in the West Quay in Southampton shopping centre. It's Friday evening, finished work, come in here. It's quite busy in here this evening just because it's Christmas shopping. I'm outside the Christmas tree, which is it's alright I suppose, but there you go. So I'm off to the Lego store to see what deals I've got. So it's double VIP points and see what they've got in store really. You're not sure what they'll have. In the front of the store window they had this big display here, which I think was some kind of a reindeer with all little elves inside. That was quite nice, and I like this sort of motion thing here with the elf minifigures as well. That was quite cute. Inside, plenty of Christmas stock, loads of the Santa sleigh, the penguin there, Santa's visit, Winter Village set, more penguins there. Had a Christmas wreath, and they even had one of the Friends Advent calendars on reduced, $15.39. Had the Christmas tree and the wreath on display as well. They had this Star Wars trash compactor. I don't have one of these yet, but I do like the dioramas. That's the trash compactor there. It's quite expensive though at £80, and this is the one that I do own, but they're all boxed up at the moment. That's a good one. Home Alone set, they had plenty of these in stock as well, which was nice to see. £260 in the UK, that's quite a lot. And they had the inside and inside here, all the sort of scenes that you see in the house, in the Home Alone house. There's Michael Jordan on his train going round. And that's the dining area there and the upstairs. I do want to get this set at some stage. They had the DeLorean and the motorised lighthouse as well. Both sets look fantastic. I was sort of able to get the camera above the top to actually have a look in, which is quite interesting. I'd love to have both of these. They also had some of these Dark Trooper helmets on sale as well. I do like these. I had a few helmets, but not a great deal of them. Some of these minifigure packs here, the Clone Troopers pack. I've not seen these on sale for a while. Had some more Ahsoka Tano brickheads. Might have to get myself one of those. The Star Wars BD-1 had on display in its case. It was quite wobbly though. I sort of pushed the case and it did wobble a bit, but it seemed to stand upright. They had some Batwings on sale still. Last chance to buy those. I've got a couple of those recently though. And they had the Spice Girls tribute, the Brickheads, $26.99, still reduced. They're still not really selling at that price. They're obviously not that popular. This set here, the Art Project, $73.49, that's reduced. It's still quite expensive though, but I'd quite like to get that to build the Spaceman. These are the gifts with purchase. They had this train if you spend over £40, and Santa's Workshop if you spent over £150. Both really nice little sets. And below that they had some of these scooter minifigure packs. Not seen this before. I tend not to look on these shelves, but they had this sort of policeman booklet, and they had a couple of policeman things as well. There's a Spice Girls all built. That's not a bad looking thing actually. It is okay. And they had some Harry Potter advent calendars on discount as well. And the International Space Station, they had quite a few of these. This is retiring at the end of this year. Here I am back home again. It's actually Saturday morning now because I had a little bit of a late evening last night, so didn't get home till late and thought, oh, you know what, I'll do this Saturday morning. Anyway, here we are. So this is what I got. It's a huge bag, as you can see. I had all intentions of going into the Lego store Friday evening to spend £150. There was a couple of free gifts on offer that I thought were quite good, but after having a chat to one of the staff members, so thank you for coming up and saying hello and telling me about this, but there was another promotion still on as well, so I spent a little bit more than I wanted. But let's go through the free gifts first of all. We'll pop this on the floor to make it a little bit easier. So spend over £40 at the moment at Lego stores and online. You can get this little holiday train set here, 30584. Nice little poly bag, nothing too special, but quite a cute little thing, so that's quite nice to get that. And they also had spend over £150, and you got, and I can't see it, there it is, this set here, which is the Santa's Workshop 40565. It's the latest of the limited edition holiday specials. They do these every year. There's a couple of them this year. There's an elf one earlier in November. So it's nice to get finally the Santa's Workshop. I actually quite like this. I've seen someone review this set already. You have this little toy conveyor belt here with all little toys on, and it's just a nice little set all together. So yeah, really like that. So glad to get one of those. However, they also had some of the spend £250 and get the Lego house gift with purchase as well. So of course I spent over £250 to get myself another one of these little beauties, so really pleased to get another one of these. 40563, I think that's the front there we go, in the white. I picked up a couple of these recently, spent too much money on Lego over VIP weekends and things like that, so it's nice to get myself another one of these anyway for spending £250. There were other free gifts that supposedly could be available, but they weren't available at the time, but I'm actually happy with the ones that I got, so really pleased to get these gift with purchase. And of course, just a reminder that it was double VIP points as well, so because I spent over £250, I got double VIP points on all of my purchases as well, which is always fantastic. So what did I buy? I actually bought quite a lot of stuff. I was eyeing up a few of the larger items and this, but I decided to go for some of the sort of more medium size items, and you may agree or disagree with some of these will be good or bad buys, but let's start with the small ones first of all. So first off, Ahsoka Tano Brickhead 40539. This is supposed to be retiring at the end of this year, although I can't see any signs of it retiring anytime soon, if I'm honest. They're on the shelves, they're on lego.com, so and there's no retirement labels on Lego website yet, so maybe this is going to hang around for another year, but I don't mind. I think it's a great set and definitely worth investing in if you haven't already. And I also got myself one of these. This is 40526. This is the sort of the mini skate pack from Lego City. I think you get a scooter, actually, not skate, it's a scooter. You get this mini scooter thing here, and you just get this sort of little build here where you got a scooter station and you have a mechanic and a couple of people that go on the scooter. So that's just quite nice to get that. £11.99 in the UK. Nothing too special, but I just quite like it. These little things I just quite like them the way that they are. You get 3 minifigures, so that's okay. And as you probably saw from the video, that's going to fall over, never mind. As you saw from the video, they had some of these beauties in. 40558, the Star Wars, this is the Clone Trooper minifigure pack. This has been sold out for quite some time, and I think it's only recently that stores have started to get some more in. I know they're available online, but you're only allowed to order 2. I've already ordered my 2, so I can only pick them up in stores now. So really pleased that these were in stock again. They had kind of a whole load of them, I think about 6 or 7 on the shelf there, and I thought, well, shall I get a few more? But no, I decided only to get myself 2, so I got this one here, and we have this one as well. So £13.50 in the UK for these, but I think these are great. They've been popular, been generally quite difficult to get hold of all year, so I think these will do quite well sort of post-retirement. So let's go to this next item here. Oh, we got one of these here, another one of these. Now, you've probably seen on my hauls that I always try and pick up as many of these as I can. Again, this is supposed to be retiring at the end of this year, but I can't see any signs of that yet on the Lego website, so maybe it's not. 40496, this is the Brickheads, Voldemort, Nagini and Bellatrix. I've got quite a few of these. Now, what was interesting, this was recently available on the Black Friday weekend, discounted. So normally it's £21.99, and I think they were for around about £15 and a few pence on the website. Now, in the Lego store, they had this, a couple of them in stock actually, and they had a price label on it of £21.99. So as the girl rang it through the till, it flashed up, boop, £15 and a few pence. So it was still on discount. So I'm really pleased. I kind of wish I'd got 2 now, but never mind. I got myself 1 more at a discounted rate. I still think this is a great set. To get it a few pounds off as well was just an added bonus. So that's fantastic. Next one then. Okay, you might disagree with why I bought another one of these, but I did. And it's the Brickhead Spice Girls. This is 40548. That's the front. There we go. With all the Spice Girls there in their sort of all their different costumes that they used to wear. This, I think, normally retails at £45 in the UK. I bought a couple of these at full price, which is obviously not a great thing. And then they were reduced in November, and I think they went down to around about £35, and then over Black Friday they reduced again to 26. So unfortunately this is the first one I managed to pick up at £26. But yeah, so I've got 6 of these now. I'm probably going to regret having so many of these. It's going to be a couple of years, I think, before I even try and sell any of these, but still I got it at a fairly good price. And at the end of the day, 5 different brickheads for £26. It works out at about £5.50 each, so I think that's a really good deal. Whether you like the Spice Girls or not, you still get a decent amount of Lego for not a bad price at all. Next up then, so should we do another Harry Potter? So this is something that isn't retiring at the end of this year, but it's more brickheads. You know I like my brickheads for Lego investing. This is the professors. It's got all the 4 different professors here. You can see the names at the bottom of the pack there. Yeah, 40560. This is £40 in the UK. Quite expensive, but I think the characters are really, really good. And I've picked myself a couple of these up online. You can only buy 2 online. So when I see these in store, especially over the next year or so, I think I'm going to be buying more of these as and when I can. These sort of just will top up my purchases to get the gift with purchase. So it's always a good thing to get hold of things that potentially in the future might be difficult to get hold of. And we got 2, not bigger items, not huge items, but first things first. Again, you probably saw this in the video, but I got myself another one of these. This is the International Space Station 21321. This is retiring at the end of this year. They had quite a few of these on the shelves in the Southampton Lego store, which I was surprised about. It's been sold out online for quite a while now. Did pay full price for this, obviously, £60 in the UK. This has been out for a few years, but I think there are already signs that this is actually doing quite well on the secondary market on the run up to Christmas. So I just thought I'd get myself one of these. At the end of the day, I got double VIP points on this and lots of gift with purchase, so I don't mind paying full price when there's a few freebies and special offers in there as well. So we got that. And the one final thing which just took me over the £250, I think it was a £251 and a few pence, was this here. And this I don't actually have yet. It's the Dark Trooper, one of the Star Wars helmet series, 75343. This is sort of my dark horse really for next year. Now, there's no guarantee that this will retire at the end of 2023. We don't know that yet. But I think because this is quite difficult to get hold of in the UK, you can only get them from Lego and from Hamleys, and you'll probably never ever see them discounted. You might be able to get some small discounts from Hamleys in the near future, but fairly difficult to get hold of. Again, it's Star Wars, it's a helmet, there's a lot of positives that go with that. So again, this is the kind of thing that I'll be looking for over the next year. If I see these on the shelves and there's a gift with purchase, I'll probably buy one each time I go in and stock up with these hopefully over the next 12 months or so. It might be on the shelves for another 2 years, I just don't know. But for now, I think I'm just going to continue to, as when I see them, to get them. And I just think this is going to be a really good bet for sort of a long-term hold for this one for Lego investing, but certainly worth it. So let's have a quick rearrange of everything behind me. That's pretty much everything then. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with this haul. It was sort of nice to go to the Lego store. So it was a lot busier than it normally would be on a Friday evening. And I even bumped into somebody who watched the video. So hello to you. You know who you are. It was nice to have a chat to someone that sort of recognised me. And also the staff member as well. There's always a staff member that comes and say hello. So that's always really, really nice there. And there was a great selection actually. I was a little bit worried that they might be a little bit depleted on some of the stock items. And yes, there were some items that weren't there. But I think there was enough general stuff in there to sort of make it worthwhile. I certainly got a real good selection of stuff here. Even got a couple of items on discount as well. Some hangovers from Black Friday. So pleased about that. And to get the extra gift with purchase, yes, I had to spend a little bit more, but to get that extra gift with purchase, and also to pick up sets that I actually really, really like and think they're going to be a long hold, some of them for Lego investing. But I think really it's they're very good sets and they potentially could do quite well. The only one I wasn't really sure about was whether to get another Spice Girls brickheads. I'm kind of on the fence with that. great price for them, but I just don't think they've been that popular. So we'll have to wait and see long term how they'll do. I mean, if nothing else, I'll be able to probably sell it on for the same price I bought it for, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, really pleased with this haul. I hope you enjoyed my little Friday evening trip to the Lego store on double VIP points weekend. You'll always probably see me down there when it is, or there are special promotions, double VIP and lots of gift with purchases as well. So it's always a good idea to go down to your local Lego store if you can when these promotions are on. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, we'll see you then. But for now, take care.